All right, we've got a paper shredder. Let me read the client comment here. It was posted on, actually it wasn't posted. A request was posted on Buy Nothing looking for a paper shredder. It said the cat knocked a nickel into ours and it seems to have broken the shredding mechanism. So I don't even think, and she mentions my name, could fix it. Better a nickel than the cat's tail, but now we are shredderless and we use it a lot. So I responded and accepted the challenge, and here is the shredder, and I haven't looked at it yet. I'm just going to start now, and you can discover right along with me. Dropped it off today. I don't have the bin, but that should be fine. Just one of the normal things that we encounter with shredders, probably the number one thing when people bring them in and for some reason they're not working, is because they've emptied them, perhaps for the first time, or perhaps it's the first time that they got the bucket turned around. But there's a little safety switch here on the side that must be depressed properly in order for the shredder to work. So if it's not positioned on the bucket exactly right, or if the little plastic tab that is meant to satisfy that safety switch gets broken, or for some reason just doesn't line up, shredder won't work. And that's done to keep, people from putting their fingers in there and so forth. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in, and then don't you try this at home, kids. Let's see, we've got reverse and automatic. I don't see any lights at all, and power is on. So I'm going to satisfy the safety switch, in which case I do get a light. I get a red light, and the red light says bin full. Okay, so this will not work if the bin is full. The reason it said bin is full is because there's a little switch that's associated with this, and when this is covered up, when this is covered up, this little sensor is covered up, then it thinks the bin is full and it won't run. So in order for us to test this, we have to have all kinds of safety devices. We have to have it up in the straight position. We have to satisfy so that it doesn't think the bin is full. We have to satisfy the safety switch on the side that says that the bin is present. And there we go. It says the bin is present. There we go. And so now I'm going to try to run it in reverse. Power's on. Power's on. All right, so it's making noise, and so running it in reverse is a fine thing. We didn't make too much of a mess here. It does have a tendency to empty these out. A lot of banging, sounded like banging going on. It wouldn't hurt to look at the gears inside here just to see what they look like. So just take a minute, open this up. I've unplugged it. We'll come up with a better way to position this so that we can test it too. So it's kind of precarious holding it, trying to satisfy the safety switch and trying to run the controls. Get the cover off and have a look at what's going on. Okay. Yeah. So this is a problem. This is floating around in here. Actually, this goes here, and I'm not sure what it does. It looks like it's a A pencil sharpener? It is a pencil sharpener. Amazing. Now that we have the screws out, we'll take a look at what's going on with the gears here. A couple things jump out at us. First, the housing is cracked. And so you'll notice that the shaft moves away from the gear when it's in that position. And when it moves away from the gear, then these teeth, these metal teeth, can't come into contact with this plastic gear. Actually, what probably happened was, as it was in this position, the metal gears continued to turn and ground away at the plastic on the gear below. So that's likely scenario. It is not likely that these gears can be repaired, replaced. Unfortunately, I would call this no longer serviceable, and wish you better luck next time. Thanks for playing. Wish I could say there's a winner every time, but we do the best we can, and then sometimes we just have to play again. Thanks so much for coming in.